Greetings, Art Baker, from the crossroads of New England. We are in the stamping and wrapping room of the baseball division of A.G. Spalding. Our baseballs are principally three parts: the stitched horsehide covering, the wound cotton and wool filling, and the cushion cork center.
We asked Mr. Marcus to first show us the beginning of a baseball, its rubber and cork center.
These are cork pills which are molded into the sphere that you now see in front of you. Cork pills are then covered with a cement solution, which in turn is assembled in combination of two black rubber shells with a red rubber washer. First the cork is put into one shell, then the rubber gasket placed over that, and then the second and final shell is assembled around that. The assembled cork pill with two black outer rubber shells are placed into a composition of rubber in a blanket form. This is, after completed, put into a powder solution and then punched on a punch-out machine to the proper slugs, which will then be molded into an official MBR center. The assembled MBR is put into the molding press where pressure and intense heat is applied to the ball for a specified cure time. After your cure is completed, your press drops down. The operator takes out the molded MBR, which still has a ring of flash around the MBR center itself. That, in turn, is put into a washing machine, where it is left for approximately 3/4 of an hour, where washing and tumbling action takes place to clean the MBR center and to remove the excess flash from the center itself. When it comes out of the washing machine, you then have a completed center. The core is now complete, and we are ready for our second operation, that of winding many layers of yarn onto the baseball. This is John Bennett, our machine setup man of the winding room. John will tell us how a baseball is wound.
The first operation is the chunk wind, for which we put 120 yards on for 4-ply yarn.
That machine shuts off automatically at the end of 120 yards.
That's right. Except for the size, and as it builds up, it shuts off when it gets to that size.
And then after you wind for what you call your chunk wind or first wind, where does the ball go then?
Well, let's take into the second operation, which we call the white yarn, and that's a 3-ply yarn. And on that, we put 45 yards.
45 yards.
And we take it to the third wind, which is a 3-ply gray. And on that, we put 53 yards. From there, it goes to what we call the cotton finish. We put 150 yards, which smooths it over and finishes it. All our balls must pass rigid inspection. This girl is making sure the ball is exactly 4.5 ounces and is 8 7/8 circumference.
Thanks, John, for showing us how it's done. To hold the yarn in place, to give the ball added resilience, and to create greater adhesion between the center and the horsehide, a thin coating of rubber is added just before covering. Now the ball is ready to meet its horsehide covering. These are punched out by these machines. This is John Beatty, our stitching room foreman. John, there must be 150 girls out here all sewing on covers. And how many stitches does it take to stitch a baseball?
There's 108 stitches in each baseball.
And how many baseballs will a fully trained stitcher do in one day?
Well, our average is about 6 balls an hour. There you are, Doug. A big league ball ready for the home run.
That's it, Mr. Baker. That's how a baseball is made. And now back to you in Hollywood.